Andrea. I'm going to do a little bit of a haul, Stampin' Up haul today. First things first, you might have seen recently I did a mini haul and my celebration brochures were missing from that, and I had some buttons instead. And also the DSP that I bought, there was the Botanical Butterflies freebie from Celebration, and the All My Love Designer Series paper was all turned up at the corner. So as usual, Stampin' Up customer services are excellent. If ever you've got a problem with a product, either get in touch with your demonstrator or get in touch with the customer services direct, because they are fantastic. And they sent me out a new pack of the DSP, a new pack of Botanical Butterflies, which is still on back order, so that hasn't arrived yet, and also the Celebration brochures that I wanted. They had no idea what went wrong, but they let me keep the buttons. So the buttons are going to be going out as a freebie to my customers. I'm going to just share them out. There's not a lot of them, they're really tiny, I can't use them, they're just too small, so they're going to be going out. The other thing I got was on resale. I got this gorgeous You've Got Style stamp set. When I say on resale, I mean I've purchased it from somebody who either was a customer, used to be a Stampin' Up customer, or a ex-demonstrator, and they sell, sometimes they sell their stash up, things they haven't used very much. And this was one that the jury was out on for me when I saw it in the catalogue. But when I saw it on resale for a bargain price, I thought, you know what, I'm going to grab that. So thanks to Steffi who sold that. And I'm going to be using that very soon. Now I'm going to zoom in just a little bit, because I'm going to do my main sort of unboxing. So this time I got some more of these Tutti Frutti sequins, which were on the clearance rack. I've shown you them before, but they're really inexpensive and they're great for customer gifts, and I've also had lots of fun using them on projects as well. So I got that. I got this, which I've wanted for a while, which is the Stampin' Pierce mat, and I just wanted it because I've seen people, it's just a spongy mat for piercing through, obviously using a piercing tool, but I've seen people just use it just to make flowers and just to get flowers to go in and things like that. Oh, excuse the puppy. So I thought I'll have one of those. So I got myself one of those. Sometimes I spend my time looking at the goodies and I don't look at the tools so much. So I've had a little bit more of a look at the tools lately. I got, oh, that's not really good, isn't it? I got a couple of snail adhesive refills. This one is already open. Looks like it's just got smashed in transit or something. These are freezing, freezing cold. It's just arrived. Doesn't look to be anything wrong with the actual product. This one's all ripped open as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with the actual product. That's crazy, isn't it? But anyway, I got some snail adhesive refills. You don't seem to use snail very often, but I used to be a tape dispenser queen. I couldn't use wet glue at all. So yeah, I've changed a bit, but I do still use them. I got some of this Tutti Frutti washi tape. I've got into using washi tape just lately. This is on clearance rack as well. So that's only a couple of quid at the minute. I got myself the itty bitty flowers punches because I thought these were super cute, and I can't remember how much they are, but I just thought they're really cute and I can't resist. So you get 4 punches, you get 3 flowers, you've got like a rounded one, a daisy sort of spiky one, a slightly less spiky one, and then a leaf and a centre there. And that little circle will come in really handy. So will the eyelet actually for other things. Speaking of punches, I also got myself finally the circle tab punch. I've wanted this for ages and I've just ordered it and I saw it on resale with the stamp set to go with it. I didn't get the stamp set to go with it because I didn't want it, I just want the tabs. So you'll be seeing me use that sooner or later. I got the Happiness Blooms enamel dots. Wow, they're tiny. Look how tiny they are. There's my little thing. Look at that. Absolutely tiny. Oh well. I got those to share out for my customers. Oh, I got some more washi tape. Soft Sky ink. Oh, a couple of these things are for a customer, I just realised. Soft Sky ink refill. It was funny because this is on clearance as well. Gosh, everything's so cold. She said she had the same problem as me, that her Soft Sky ink pad was never seemed very good, and neither did mine. But once I re-inked mine, it was fine. So I'm hoping hers is as well. Even though it's retired as a colour, it's still a lovely colour to use. And I've got tons of Soft Sky paper because I did a massive project using Soft Sky, and I've got tons of it left over. So some cutting blades there. I have discovered, I don't know if I shared with you, but somebody told me that your blades last longer if when they start to feather up the sides of your cardstock or your paper, if you add a piece of just normal cartridge paper, just normal printer paper underneath, they cut better, and it does work. It's absolutely true. In fact, I just add a piece anyway, because you see the blade itself is a triangle shape. Now obviously it's sharp on both sides because you can slide it backwards and forwards. So once it gets a little bit worn out at the bottom, it's still very sharp up to the top. So if you just keep adding pieces of paper and lifting your paper up, it'll keep working for ages. This is a gorgeous ribbon. I think this is part of the Happiness Blooms. I got this for I think it's in Cajun Craze. I got this for customers. I'm going to give them a share of that. I got myself the Hello Cupcake. I was running out. I think I said that I was a bit disappointed with Celebration because I was running out of things to get. But I got the Hello Cupcake because even though I'm not really a cupcake person, I did love these little pictures and these little images, and I love this. And also the sentiments are really good. So I'm assuming they're true to size, yeah. So yeah, that's something else that I picked up. Oh, what's this? I love it when you buy stuff and you forget what you got. I got this. No, I'm not sure what it is. Have a look. Oh, it's a piercing tool. Oh well. I got the piercing tool to go with the. I must have decided to get it to go with the piercing mat. Oh well. So that's the piercing tool. There we go. I do remember that was quite inexpensive. I got myself some Whisper White cardstock, and then when I was doing, I'm currently revamping my stash and sorting everything out, and when I was doing it I found I had absolutely tons of Whisper White cardstock that I'd accidentally put somewhere it wasn't supposed to be, and I got the Whisper White thick cardstock, which is really nice. I got some crumb cake, which is nice for doing neutrals, and I also got the Happiness Blooms pack because I'm going to split this between my customers as a customer reward for shopping on my Hostess code last month. I also got some Very Vanilla, and again when I was sorting out my card I realised I had tons of that already. A good idea to sort out your cardstock now and again because you find things you didn't know you had. Now here's the foil sheets which come as a celebration gift, and these are in Grapefruit Grove and Lovely Lipstick. They didn't appeal to me at first, but as I've said before, I was a little bit disappointed that I'd run out of things to get from Celebration. But my goodness, look at this. How beautiful is that? And I'm going to send a share of that to customers who shopped to my Hostess code last month, because I don't use a lot of foils. I use silvers, and when I've bought coloured foils in the past I've not really used them very much, so I'm going to send a share of that as well. I will do a little video on my customer share because it was quite a good one this month. I got quite a lot of people. The more people that buy, the more you can share. Happiness Blooms. I'm going to be sharing this with my customers. So, yeah, anyone who placed an order with me on my last Hostess code will be getting a share of this. Oops. Let's have a look at that. Such bold patterns. Oh, that's gorgeous. I like that. Oh, that's dark, isn't it? Really bold patterns. That's pretty. I like that. Look at this little spotty pattern on the back. It's really dainty. That's gorgeous. I like that. That can be probably look really effective. Quite nice on a masculine card maybe. That's cute. I like the colours. That's really nice. That's pretty. Oh yeah, I can see where that's going to be handy. So that can go there as well. Oh, and then I've also got a quarter share of needlepoint nook to share with my customers, because I'm going to add the little buttons to this as well. So I've got a couple of things they can use. So this is needlepoint nook. Oh, that's pretty. I didn't really like the look of this in the catalogue. I like a nice back, sort of simple backing paper. Some of it looked a bit way too busy for me. That looks the same. Is that the same? There's a very subtle difference between... Is there a difference? There is definitely a difference, because this large flower doesn't appear on here. Very subtle difference between the two there. But on the back, that one's red with a wider pinstripe. Just like balls of yarn. Quite nice. With like a little chevron-y type pattern on the back, or arrowhead. There's that paper again, but in a different colourway. Oh, that's pretty. Look how dainty that is. Oh, what's that got on the back? Oh, lovely. A nice Highland Heather couple of pages. Look like cactuses. Cacti. Oh, that's pretty. Look at the little butterflies on that. It's really cute. And on the back it's got like cross stitch. So yeah, that's really nice. That's going to go down well, I think, with my customers. Yeah, so everybody's going to receive a quarter share of all of those DSPs. I'll throw in a quarter share of that as well. They're going to receive a quarter share of this cardstock. They're going to receive a quarter share of the ribbon and a quarter share of the little dots as well. So yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy sharing that out with my customers.